Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at how to replace an O2 sensor on a Mercedes E320. I got this, well obviously the check engine light came on, and I did the diagnosis and it turned out it was the O2 sensor, but on the E320 there are two of them. So I replaced the passenger side first, but that didn't seem to take care of the light. I erased the code, but the code came back, so I'm assuming that the one on the driver's side is bad as well. Anyway, I got this sensor from these guys right here, A&MAutoparts.com. I believe it was on eBay for $19.28, which I'm assuming is quite a bit less than OEM. Nevertheless, let's just take a look here. Jack your car up, or in my case, a forklift. Make sure you got all your safety stuff in place. And we'll go underneath here and take a look. You can see over there is the new. That's the old one, or that's the new one on the passenger side I replaced. And so now we're gonna take this one out right here. You can see what this is. It's there's the tranny right there, and it's just on the exhaust, just past the it's just only about maybe a foot, or actually right down below the transmission pan. It's just to the left and right of that. Nevertheless, the wrench you got to use for this thing is a 22 metric, which I found was too tight. So, I mean, it works, but whatever, you know. 7/8 works better. So we take this off here. This comes off. It's not too bad. It comes off really easily. I've already loosened it up. Let's do this first. It's got two clips. It's got a clip here that I already pulled it out of, and then it's got another clip right here, like right there. And you pull this out right here, like that. And it's that easy. And then just undo this here. I'm not sure how clear this is, but undo this one right here. And you got her. And that doesn't, I'm not sure what they're supposed to look like or not look like, but that's what that one looks like. And it's, I guess it's 16 years old. This is an 01 E320. So anyway, one thing you'll notice right away, though, is that, and I'll go and show you, I'll show this to you in a second here, is, we'll get out from underneath here, and we'll go to the workbench, and the problem with this part here is that the plug doesn't fit properly, but it doesn't take a lot to change that. You'll notice that here's the new sensor right here. You'll notice that on here, if you can, I don't know if you can see this or not, but you see the difference between the two there in the valleys? The valley on this one right here is shallower than this one here. So that means that this is not going to plug in properly. And I think the recommendation in some of the videos I've seen is to cut the wires and do that. Well, there's an easier way than that. Just take your Dremel. Just take your Dremel here and fire it up, and just hollow this out. And that should make it so that it plugs in properly. You'll see this. Take a look at this now. Here's the old one and the new one compared. So you can see that, not sure if the focus is any good here, but you can see that the one on the right now it's at least as good, at least as deep as the OEM one. Anyway, we'll take this out and attempt to plug this in, make sure that it does work. And get this vise going. Okay, so we're back under the car, and we'll plug this thing in. We'll screw this in here. Make sure that gets in properly. Yeah, come on. Had trouble with this on the other side. Gotta kind of line this thing up. It shouldn't be that difficult. And it isn't. So we got that in there. Take our 22 or a 7/8, as I said earlier. Tighten that up. This goes into the clip here, right here. You can see that. And then I got to put this down for a second. I hope you can see what I'm doing here. I'm not sure if you can see or not, but this thing should fit. There we go. And it does. There we go. I think that's in. Well, maybe not. There we go. It's in now. And then we've got the, hope you got that in that video there. So, and then just simply a matter of putting this back, this clip right back on where it originally goes, right there. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like that or not, but watch out when you're putting the wires in. Well, that's probably not the right way. Well, nevertheless, you see the idea here. It's relatively simple. So maybe take the slack out of this right here, and you should be good to go. Now, on the upside, on the top of the car here, so get out of here. Okay, so we're topside now, and we've got our handy dandy tool, the OBD pocket scan, and we'll plug this thing in right in here. Let's see how we're looking. I figure this out. Okay, got that in there. Fire it up.
Waiting for pairing.
And you'll see we got our check engine light on there. We'll just see what happens here on the read. Hopefully it won't say anything now. Well, it says 4 codes. Last time it said 1, I think. Anyway, what we'll do is we'll erase them all. And you push that button again, the erase button again. And should be done. Okay. Now, light's still on, obviously, so we turn it off. And we'll turn it back on. Hopefully it'll stay off this time. If it doesn't, we'll have to, there, it's off now. So anyway, hopefully that will, drive a few miles, and if it stays off, then I think we've got the job done. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. And any comments below would be appreciated. Thanks. Bye.